Do you have clothes that either no longer fit you or that you no longer wear because you don't know how to style them? Well, if you do, please watch this video before throwing them away, because in this video, I'm going to go through 10 clothing hacks and styling tips that you can use. So hopefully by the end of this video, you can go back to your closet and rewear some of your items that you stashed away for a long time or that you were planning to throw away. Hi guys, my name is Darren and welcome to my channel. In this channel, I talk all things about men's fashion, clothing, style, trends, and tips. So if this type of content sounds interesting to you, please make sure you subscribe to this channel. In today's video, I'm going to go through 10 clothing hacks and styling tips that you can use. So hopefully by the end of this video, you can rewear some of your items that you've been stashed away in your closet for many, many years. Okay, starting with number 1. If you have shirts that have a really deep V and you don't know how to style them or wear them because it shows too much cleavage, a simple hack that you can use is just go to a fabric store and then just buy a piece of fabric. That way you can cover up the deep V. So something like this here, for example, this is a shirt from G-Star Raw. I haven't worn it for many years because I didn't know how to style it and it was still showing too much cleavage. So what I did was I recently went to a fabric store. I bought a piece of fabric, as you can see, to cover up the V part here, and that way it narrows it down and it becomes a smaller V. So now it becomes a normal V-neck that I can wear every day. Okay, so if you do not want to buy a piece of fabric, another way you can go around it is just simply, I would just like the shirt I'm wearing right now, I just want you guys to see it. Just simply stitch up the bottom part here just to close up the gap, and that way it closes up the deep V and it becomes a normal V-neck. So something like this, again, I haven't worn for many years because it was showing too much cleavage and the V was way too down. What I did, so again, on this example here, I just simply stitched the bottom part together. That way it's now a normal V-neck. Okay, moving along. Number 2, for shirts that don't fit you or they fit you loosely and it doesn't look too good on you and you don't really wear them, what you can do is try to wear a undershirt under it. So if it's loose on you, if it's a loose fitting shirt, wear one of the undershirts. That way, once you wear one of these, I'm pretty sure it will fit much better. And instead of waiting to gain more weight before wearing that shirt again, you can wear it anytime now. So again, if you have loose fitting shirts, wear a undershirt underneath. That way it'll fit you better and it won't look as loose. Okay, so this is for loose shirts. What about for tight fitting shirts? For tight fitting shirts, for example, if this is a tight fitting shirt, I would suggest you not pair it with a bottom that requires you to wear a belt, because if this is a tight fitting shirt and you gotta wear a belt, there would be a bulge by the belly area and that doesn't feel too good when you're wearing it. So instead of wearing something that requires a belt, wear it with a jogger or a pair of more casual kind of pants without any need for to wear a belt. That way for tight fitting shirts, wear something like this for more of a comfortable look, and that way there's no bulge by the belly area where the belt would bulge out. Okay, moving along. If shirts that fit you perfectly on the shoulder area and the chest area, and it's just the sleeves are a little bit too short, or maybe they have shrunk in the wash, what you can do is just simply roll up the sleeves on both sides. So that way it gives it like a kind of like a half sleeve kind of look. So something like this here, or a quarter sleeve where the sleeve is actually intended to be much shorter. So again, this is a long sleeve here. So again, if you have shirts that fit you perfectly, but it's just the sleeves are a bit short, you can actually, again, roll them up. That way people think that it's like a half sleeve kind of style, or a quarter sleeve. So something like this here. Okay, so that way you can still wear them as long as they fit you perfectly on the shoulder or the chest area. If it's just short on the sleeves, just simply roll them up and you're good to go. Okay, all right, moving along. If you have shirts that you don't wear because of the tag that's bugging you in the back here, just simply you can take a pair of scissors and just unstitch the side parts. It's usually just stitched on, so you can just take off the tag, and that way it has more of a comfortable fit. But then make sure again you don't go through the back, because just be careful when you're taking off the tag. That way you don't put a hole in the back, okay? So another easy hack that you can just simply remove the tag, and it's a much more of a comfortable fit. Okay, moving along to workwear. If you like to wear a sweater over a dress shirt, and usually the part that's tight will be the arm area, where it's going to be much more tighter. An alternative that you can use or you can wear is, instead of a long sleeve dress shirt, what you can wear instead is something like this here. This is actually a short sleeve version of the dress shirt. So as you can see, this is a short sleeve, and that way if you wear something like this, it'll give you more room for the arms area. And the best thing is, people when they see you, they only see your collar. So instead of wearing the long sleeve dress shirt, wear a short sleeve. That way it gives you more room on the arm area here, okay? So that's a good alternative that you can use if you're wearing a sweater over a dress shirt for work. Okay, on topic of dress shirts, if you have dress shirts that are really flashy, like this one here, if it's really flashy and you're not sure if it's appropriate for work, what you can do is just simply wear a sweater vest on top of it, and that way it tones down the flashiness of the dress shirt. So for example, if I just wore this, just stand alone, it's quite flashy. So again, how I would go through with it is I would tone it down with a V-neck sweater vest here. That way it tones down the color and it's not as flashy, okay? So that's workwear. If you have jeans that no longer fit you because you cannot button up the top button, or maybe you've gained some weight, a simple hack that you can use and still wear the jean again as long as it fits you, just simply leave the top button unbuttoned, but then wear a belt with a big buckle on top of it. So that way, once you're wearing it, people cannot see that the top button is unbuttoned. So again, if it fits you, but it's just that maybe you have a belly now, and the top button you cannot button, just simply leave it unbuttoned, but then wear a belt with a big buckle. That way it covers it up, and that way this pair of jeans doesn't go to waste, and you can still wear this, okay? So that's the hack for jeans. I guess it works for trousers too, or chinos. Okay, so now moving along to my final two items. For socks that fit you tight on the ankle area, for socks that fit you tight, what you can do is just simply fold them down. Because once you fold it down, it'll give you more room on the top here, and it's going to be less tight on the ankle area, okay? So fold them down if it's too tight. And staying on topic of footwear, if you have shoes that have a more of a narrower fit, or that now fit more tighter on you, for example, this pair here is from On Running. This, I guess you can see, it has a more of a narrower fit, and it fits more tighter. I would wear a pair of thinner socks, pair with the narrow fit shoe, and save the traditional crew sock, something like this, for shoes that have a more of a wider fit, because this is more of a thick material. This is a crew sock, so again, save this for a shoe that has more of a wider fit. And if it's a more of a narrow fit, like something like this here, where it's much more narrower, I would suggest you pair with a pair of thinner socks, okay? So if shoes fit tighter on you, you can still wear them, but just try wearing them with a pair of thinner socks, okay? Alright guys, this wraps up my 10 clothing hacks and styling tips. So hopefully you can use some of these tips can go back into your closet and rewear some of the items that you were planning to throw out or that has just been sitting there for many years. I hope you found this video insightful and I hope you enjoyed it. If you did enjoy this video, please make sure to give it a like, share it, and comment down below on what you think of my picks. And if there's anything I left out, please let me know in the comments below. Once again, if you're into men's fashion, clothing, style, trends, please subscribe to this channel. Once again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you again in the next video. Bye now.